Well, welcome to Garden Goddesses. My name's Mona Copeland, and I met Susan in January at the Master Gardener program. And tonight we're going to have a salsa contest, a salsa eating contest, not salsa dancing. And also we're going to have a farmer's market here in the garden, and we're going to do a garden tour. So welcome.
We have the house across from us is for sale. These are big rainbow. This is called an Indian lemon. It's an airborne variety. These are really Indian lemon. We have one of those. Like a dry
We moved into the house about a year ago. It was built in 1975 and had been abandoned for, we're not sure, either 2 or 3 years. So the garden has come a long, long ways. It was a little overwhelming, but with some hard work and patience, it's come along, and it's been very productive this year, so it's been awesome. Welcome. I started talking to people, and I went to the introductory meeting for Master Gardeners program, which I think you guys know that's where Susan and I met, and started picking people's brains as to what I should do to prepare the gardens. So they suggested, you know, the weeds had been sitting there and seeding for years, right? So they're like, well, there's no hope with that. They're going to seed. So the best thing you can do probably is just cover them up. So they suggested putting manure in all the beds, which I did pretty much by myself.
What kind of manure?
Horse manure, and 3 barrelfuls of horse manure basically for each bed. And then after that, I covered them with cardboard, just brown cardboard. You know, we had lots of moving boxes. That's how I got rid of all my moving boxes. And then I put black plastic over them. And I was supposed to do that in September, but I didn't really get to it till January, February. So the manure probably would have been even better if I had let it break down some more. So I think one of the biggest challenges that we had after, okay, I did all the seeds, and we do have a greenhouse, so I, grew those in there. I got them in, and I hadn't been here doing a full summer because we moved like late August, September last year, so I didn't really realize how dry it gets. So my first idea was, because there were some sprinklers, but none of them worked, was I'm going to use soaker hoses. Yeah, right. Like, that lasted like 2 weeks. I'm like, this is not working. Everything was like drooping. It was so sad. So my husband came up with this idea of building these sprinkler systems, but they have this little quick connect, so we actually put a hose up. So we put together the sprinklers, the PVC sprinklers, and dug them in a little bit. But you could actually lift them up and move them to another garden if you wanted to. And they aren't connected to plumbing right now. They're connected, they have a thing that comes up with a little, called a nipple on it, that has a quick connect. So we have 2 long hoses, and what I do is I click them in, and then I've got a timer on my spigot. I got a timer on my spigot, and I turn it on for 30 minutes. And then I just rotate through my gardens. It's working beautifully.
That's really good.
So I was because I looked at the trip systems. I'm like, it's going to cost $50 per garden, and they get clogged, right? And then we've got 24 beds just in this part, not even including that part. So I'm like, that's too much money.
Yeah.
I'm just